Have you ever been caught off guard by someone's rude comment or dismissive attitude? That sting of disrespect? It's universal. But here's the thing. While most people freeze, get defensive, or feel humiliated, there are smarter psychological ways to handle these situations. And today, we're diving deep into 7 effective strategies that let you stay calm, take control, and turn that moment of disrespect into a moment of strength. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to respond in ways they won't expect. Ready to find out how? Let's dive in. 1. Master the art of the silent pause. Imagine someone has just belittled you in front of others. Your first instinct might be to fire back or explain yourself, right? But what if they're expecting that? They're baiting you into a reaction to assert their power, and the moment you respond emotionally, they've already won. Instead, try the silent pause. Stay calm, maintain eye contact, and simply wait. This silence can be more powerful than any words. Why? Because silence throws them off balance, forcing them to wonder what you're thinking. It shows composure, which is the last thing they expect. Just a few seconds of this calm pause can flip the power dynamic entirely. Ever tried staring contest diplomacy? Works wonders and no eye drops required. 2. Reframe with curiosity. When disrespected, our first reaction is often anger or hurt, right? It's hard not to take things personally, but this emotional reaction only gives them control, and it's mentally exhausting. Imagine a different approach that leaves you in control without feeling the need to defend yourself. Reframe their comment with curiosity. Respond with something like, "Interesting. Why do you say that?" Or, "What makes you think that way?" This shows that their attempt to get a rise out of you has failed, and you've turned their comment into an opportunity for them to justify themselves. It often leaves them stumbling for words, shifting the discomfort back to them. And wait till you see what happens when you add a calm smile. But more on that in the next point. 3. Use the power of a calm smile. Have you ever noticed that people who smile in the face of conflict look unshaken and confident? It can be incredibly disarming. Disrespectful people expect a frown, a scowl, or even anger. They want you flustered. Instead, try responding with a calm, slight smile. It's a psychological signal that communicates 2 things. You're unbothered, and they haven't affected you. In fact, this small smile has been shown to reduce your own stress levels while signaling strength and calm. It's like silently saying, "I see through you and it doesn't faze me." That alone can leave a lasting impression. Plus, you'll surprise yourself with how good it feels. Free therapy with just a smile. 4. Ask for clarity to expose intention. Sometimes disrespect can be subtle, wrapped in sarcasm or disguised as a joke. How do you handle that without seeming defensive? If you let these masked jabs slide, it can lead to a pattern of continuous disrespect. Ignoring them doesn't always make them go away. Instead, ask for clarity by calmly saying, "Could you explain what you mean by that?" Or, "I'm not sure I follow. Can you elaborate?" This approach puts the responsibility back on them to clarify, and it reveals their intention. They're suddenly forced to justify or retract their words, often realizing the risk of coming across as rude in front of others. Now imagine pairing this tactic with point number 5, and you'll see just how quickly people back down. 5. Stand firm, without apology or justification. When facing disrespect, we sometimes feel the need to justify or defend ourselves. But did you know this can actually weaken your position? Apologizing unnecessarily or over-explaining can signal insecurity and inadvertently invite more disrespect. Instead, state your position firmly without any apology or lengthy explanation. Keep it simple. I disagree with that. Or, that's not how I see it. Standing firm in this way projects self-respect and confidence. It shows that you're grounded in your beliefs and not easily swayed by others' negativity. Pro tip: brevity really is the soul of wit and confidence. 6. Control the narrative by redirecting. Sometimes people disrespect to derail or control the conversation. Ever notice how they shift focus to themselves, creating a power imbalance? If you don't steer it back, they're leading you right into their agenda. It's like handing over the remote. Redirect the conversation by asking questions that put the focus back on them or the issue at hand. For instance, if they're making it about you, you can respond with, "Interesting perspective, but let's focus on." This redirects the narrative without giving up your ground and shows that you're here for a constructive conversation, not a power play. And we're saving the ultimate power move for the last point. 7. Utilize controlled detachment. When disrespected, we often take it to heart, letting it affect us emotionally. But what if you could step outside of that feeling? Constantly absorbing others' disrespect can be exhausting, leaving you emotionally drained. Imagine if there was a way to simply not let it stick. Here's where controlled detachment comes in. Train yourself to mentally step back, seeing the disrespectful comment for what it is, a reflection of them, not you. Imagine you're watching a scene in a movie. Observe, but don't absorb. This technique empowers you to remain unshaken and keep your focus on your own goals rather than getting emotionally entangled in negativity. Think of it as the ultimate Jedi mind trick. This disrespect doesn't bother me. Done. And there you have it. 7 psychological strategies to handle disrespect like a pro. Next time you're in one of those tense situations, remember, you now have options that go beyond simply reacting. You can pause, smile, reframe, and even redirect, transforming moments of disrespect into moments of personal strength. Now, if you're interested in more psychological insights, especially about the intricacies of female psychology, check out our next video on Untold Psychology of Female Nature. Just click here on the screen, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and remember, respect is a two-way street. Keep yours intact.